Tuesday morning. Sorry, I just turned the light on here. Happy Tuesday morning. I'm here for morning yoga. For today's yoga, I'm following Charlie Follows on YouTube, and I'm doing a 20-minute power yoga flow. This will be a full body yoga routine for all levels. Before I get started, I guess I should tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Pamela. I have been doing yoga for about 6 years. I am a former fat girl. I used to be morbidly obese, but I recovered from that. I've been recovering from that for the past 11 years. I used to weigh 280 pounds. And in 2014, when my grandson was born, I was like, hey, I need to do something different. So I took a year off of work and decided to turn my life around. I had gastric bypass surgery, which does help you lose weight, but it is not the key to sustaining weight loss. So as soon as I was recovered and got the clearance to exercise, I started to incorporate exercise into my daily routine. And within about 9 months, I lost 140 pounds and kind of fell in love with exercise. I found my inner athlete, and since then, I have made fitness and exercise and movement a part of my daily routine. Of that 140 pounds that I originally lost, I gained back about 40 pounds. Old habits die hard. And just because you lose weight and you go through this physical transformation, it doesn't mean that you mentally still see yourself, that you stop seeing yourself the way that you did. So I just believe myself to be a fat girl for a really long time, and I had a lot of bad habits that were self-sabotaging that caused me to have this struggle with weight, and that just doesn't go away. So over the past few years, I've been trying to lose this 40 pounds that I gained back, and try to position myself to live my best life. So now I try to live intentionally each and every day, doing something good for my spirit, my mind, and my body each and every day. I try to set intentions for each and every day to kind of keep me on track. And by being intentional about how I'm living each and every day, I just maintain this discipline and consistency, and it helps me battle my inner demons, my struggle with self-sabotaging behaviors as it relates to food. Yoga I started doing in 2020 during the pandemic, and I just fell in love with it. Somebody told me that it was good for weight loss. What I found is it's very good for building strength. It's good for flexibility and balance and mobility. It's great for injury prevention, relief of aches and pains. It's good for, the whole meditative aspect of it and just clearing your mind and letting go of things that don't serve you. It's very calming, and just overall, I think that it's great. So I encourage everybody to do it. What I like about yoga is that it's nice and you can make it your own. You just do what it is that your body can do and handle. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be like everybody else. If you can't do something, that's okay. If you can't do it today, or if you can't do it because it just doesn't align with what your body is naturally able to do, that's fine. If you fall out of pose, that's fine. There's just no judgment and no criticism in yoga, because it's all about you and your body and your practice. And so you can kind of just take it one day at a time, one exercise at a time, one movement at a time, and you just do the best you can. over time, you'll be able to do far more than you ever thought that you can do. And you can actually apply that to anything. Like I said, I used to be morbidly obese. I'm not that tall in stature. I'm 5'5", so it's not, it's a little bit taller than petite. But I weigh 280 pounds, and that's a lot of weight to be carrying on a little frame. And I was just very much out of shape. And so when I first started exercising, man, it used to be difficult to walk from the front door to the street. I would be kind of huffing and puffing. And so I just kind of started one step at a time. Let me walk around the block. Let me walk 2 blocks. Let me see if I can walk a mile. Let me see if I can walk 2 miles. And I got up to where I could actually run 9 miles, and I am not a runner at all. So my body is capable of it. Mentally, I'm not a runner. But I push myself to do the things that I enjoy. So I like to ride bikes. I like to do yoga. I like to play pickleball. I stay active. In my 58-year-old body, these are things that I didn't do when I was younger, but I do encourage everybody to get moving, just to do the things so you can be the best version of yourself, and you can really just enjoy life to the fullest, like I do now. So that's me. I do go live. I post videos of what it is that I do, just because I believe that sharing is caring. I also believe that you share so that you can inspire other people. I'm just an average, ordinary person, and I think that we are more alike than we are different. And so there's probably people like me who struggled with, weight and kind of just, the self-sabotage that I talked about, or believing things, believing this negative talk that allows you to believe that you're fat, and then you manifest that in your life, and it becomes a reality. And so I woke up one day and I'm just like, ooh, what have I done to myself? I did to myself, so I can undo it as well. And it's something that takes time and dedication and consistency. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so I try to live my life out loud, because I believe that I'm not the only one who has the type of struggles that I have had in the past and even ongoing. And so I like to share my story so that other people who experience similar things can know that they're not alone, and that, if I can do it, they can do it. And so it's kind of, it's just a giving back to people, because we all have our struggles, and life is just much easier when we help each other through them. So that's me. But let me go ahead and get into this practice. It is, what time is it? 6:34. It is a 20-minute yoga flow. I'm going to do a warm-up, which is a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand, and then I'll get into the practice. I bought a new smartwatch because my Apple Watch was having some problems syncing, and so I got a Garmin, and so this is the first time that I am using it to track my exercise, and so I need to figure out, here we go, find my yoga. All right, here we go. versions are good for shoulder strength, core strength, circulation. Let me start.
To this power yoga flow. This is a fast and dynamic practice that may feel a little challenging at times. It may also feel like a full body workout, but it is intended to be for all levels, so there will be modifications included. When you're ready, we'll begin standing. So come to the top of the mat, set the feet about hips width, and then clasp your hands together, interlace your fingers, and we'll start by rolling out the wrists. And as we warm up the wrists here, you can just start to find a steady breath. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Once you roll the wrists a few times, make fists with each hand and then roll them out, going a few times in each direction. Shake them out all together, relax your arms by your side, gaze forward. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, a little bend in the knees, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in, push the floor away. Exhale, for the first one, we'll go knees down, bend the elbows, lower chest and chin, and then slither forward, come to lie on the belly. Inhale, lift the chest for cobra, little back bend. Exhale, push back for down dog. Pause and hold for a deep breath in. And exhale out. And then look forward, take baby steps, walk the feet forward. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms up, lift your gaze. And exhale, relax your arms by your side. 2 more times, a little bit quicker now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pausing for 2 breaths this time. Gaze down, relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. This time we'll lower through chaturanga. So you could lower the knees if you're modifying, or slowly rock forward as you bend the arms, lower down. Inhale to cobra, maybe going a little bit higher with the chest. Exhale back to downward facing. Pause for a deep breath in. Press through the hands, send the hips high. Don't worry about the heels grounding. With your breath out, hop or step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, stand, lift your gaze. Exhale, relax your arms by your side. 3rd and final time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pausing for 3 breaths this time. Gaze down. Focus on pushing the floor away. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower with control. This time you could come through to cobra or up dog if you're feeling warm enough. So thighs off the mat here. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale. Exhale back to downward facing. Pause for a deep breath in. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, relax your arms by your side. Good. Shift the weight into the left foot, hug the right knee into your chest. Pause. Focus the gaze on something that isn't moving. Inhale. Then as you exhale, hands come to prayer. Send the chest forward, hinging from the hips as you extend the leg back, coming through warrior 3. Hands could always come down for support. Pause for a deep breath in. With your breath out, carefully lower the back foot. Arms up, inhale, high lunge. Exhale here. Press through the back foot, pause for a breath in. This time as you exhale, lean forward, rest your belly on your thigh, arms reaching towards the top of the mat, gaze down. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. Hands come down to the mat, push the floor away. Lift your knee in towards your nose. It's okay if the foot stays on the ground. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out, step to plank. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to find your back bend of choice. Exhale back for downward facing, pausing for 3 breaths here. So maybe now we're a little bit warmer, you can edge the feet further away, find more sensation on the backs of the legs. Keep sending the weight towards the feet. 1 more breath here, inhale. Exhale to step or hop forward. Inhale, lift halfway. This time, exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees like you're sitting back in a chair. Arms up, inhale for Utkatasana chair pose, 3 breaths here. So let the heat build. Shift the weight back through your heels. If you're arching your back, try to find more of a neutral spine. 1 more breath in. Exhale out. Straighten the legs, relax your arms. Second round for this sequence. Hug the left knee into your chest. Pause here, find a place to focus your gaze. Inhale. Hands come to prayer. Exhale, lean the chest forward as you extend the leg back for warrior 3. Hands could always come down for support. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, carefully lower the back foot down, arms up. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale. Pressing through the back foot, arms reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, rest your belly on your thigh. Arms reach forward, gaze down. Pausing here, inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Push the floor away. Lift your knee into your nose. It's okay if you use the foot on the floor for support. Pause and hold for an inhale. Exhale, extend the leg back, step to plank. Exhale, good. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. You could always lower the knees. Inhale, find your back bend of choice. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Pause for 3 breaths here. Option to stay in stillness or find any movement that feels good. Final breath in. And with your exhale out, step or hop forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees now, sitting back in a chair. With your inhale, reach your arms up, find Utkatasana chair pose. Again, just checking in with the lower back. If you're really arching, find more of a neutral spine, shift the weight back through the heels. And pause for an extra breath. So 4 in total. 2 more to go. 1 more, inhale. Exhale and fold, good. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Pause here, hold for a breath in. This time we're gonna pike the hips up, push straight back to downward dog. Inhale to lift the right leg high, opening out the hip. Exhale to bend the knee. Then bring the knee to tap the back of the right arm or as close as you can. Inhale, lift the leg back up. 3 leg down dog. Exhale, bring the knee to tap the back of the left arm or as close as you can. Inhale to lift back up, opening back up, 3 leg down dog. Final time, exhale, bring knee to nose and step the foot through. It's okay if you need a couple steps to get there. Spin the back foot open with the arms up for warrior 2. Pause here. Trying to get the front thigh so it's parallel to the mat. You could always edge the back foot down the mat to do this. Pause and hold for breath in. Exhale out. Flip the front palm open, inhale, right arm reaches up, lean back for reverse warrior. Left hand can rest on your leg or right behind the back. Pausing for a breath in here, keep bending into the front knee. Then with your breath out, right forearm could rest on the thighs, the left arm reaches overhead. Or you could bring the hand down to the mat if it's not too restricted. Turn your chest open, gaze up, inhale. Exhale. Then keeping your upper body in this position, try to use your core to hold you here as you reach the right arm forward. So it can be quite challenging. Stay with me as we reach and hold for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Final one, inhale. Exhale, good, lift up, back to warrior two. Spin the back foot open, bend both knees, sink the hips down for goddess. If the feet are a little bit too wide, you could always edge them in and cactus the arms here. I know the legs are getting tired, stay with me, sink the hips down. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. One more breath in. Then exhale out, straighten the legs, relax your arms. Bring feet in parallel, hands come to hips. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Hands can stay on hips or hands can come down to the mat. And we'll take the next 3 breaths here. Just relax your chin towards your chest. Lengthen the back of the neck. Bring the weight through the toes as well as the heels. Pause for one more breath in. Exhale out. Good. Then walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Turn to face forward. Step to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Knees could always come down. Inhale, find your back bend and twist. Exhale, back, downward facing. Left side. Inhale, lift the leg, open out the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, bring the knee to the back of the left arm or as close as you can. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the back of the right arm, twisting across the body. Inhale, back up. Final time. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose or as close as you can. Step the foot through. Spin the back foot open, come up to find warrior two. Front thighs parallel. Edge the back foot further down the mat. Pause and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Flip the front palm open. Inhale, left arm reaches up as you lean back for reverse warrior. Right hand is resting on your leg or wrapping behind the back. Hold for a deep breath in. Exhale out. Bring the left foot onto rest on the thigh if you're modifying as you reach the right arm overhead. Or left hand could come down to the mat if it's not too restricted. Pause and hold. Keep turning your chest open. Pressing through the feet for stability. Inhale. Exhale. Hold for one more breath in. Good. Exhale out. Then using your core to hold you here. Extend the left arm forward. Keep pressing through the front foot to balance you. Holding for 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Final breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back up to find warrior two. Open out the back foot. Bend the knees. 2. Sink into goddess. Cactus the arms. Adjust your feet if you need them closer, further away. Sink the hips down. Final few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Final inhale. And exhale. Straighten the legs. Good. Relax your arms. Turn to step to the top of the mat. Relax your arms by your side. Inhale, arms up. Lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Pausing for breath in here. And then pike the hips up, push back for downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, opening out the hip again, bend the knee. And then exhale, bring your knee forward so that it hovers just above the mat, in between your hands. So you want the hips down, knee just hovering. Hold here. Keep pushing through the hands. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the knee down. Good. Crane kicks down with the right leg so that you turn the body to the side of the mat. Place the right hand under your shoulder, left arm reaches up for modified side plank. Good. You could gaze to the side of your space, so turn the head to look up. And for those that like a little more of a challenge, lift the left leg here. So you're bringing the foot back to the level of your hip. Holding for 3 breaths. Final breath in. If the foot is lifted with your breath out, lower it down. Good. Then pressing into the left foot, extend the right leg in front of you. So the foot could either rest on the floor here, or you could hover the foot above the floor. Pause and hold for a deep breath in. And then exhale out, lower the foot down. If you lifted it, sit your hips down to land in a straddle position. So you might just need to rearrange the legs, take them wider, take them narrower. Place the hands in between your legs to roll your shoulders back, inhale. And with your exhale, fold forward. Pausing for 3 breaths here. Relax chin to chest. Steady your breath. Take one final deep breath in here. And exhale out. Good. Coming out the same way we came in. So plant the right hand, lift the hips. Then plant the left hand, turn to face forward and step to plank. From your plank, pike your hips, push back for downward dog. Then inhale, lift the left leg, open out the hip, bend in. Exhale, sweep the knee forward, hovering it just an inch or 2 above the mat. Keep your hips low here. Focus on pushing through the hands. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down. Good. Great kicks down with the leg. Left hand comes under your shoulder. Right arm reaches up for modified side plank. For those that like to take it, lift the right leg so the foot is about hip height. Holding for 3 breaths. Final breath in. With your breath out, lower the foot if it's lifted. Then extend the left leg in front of you, either keeping the foot on the floor or hovering it. Hold for 1 more breath in. Exhale out, lower the foot down. Sit the hips down to come into straddle. Maybe this time you take it a little bit wider, find what feels right. And then roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, inhale. And with your exhale, guide yourself into a fold. Doesn't need to be the deepest, just wherever is accessible. We'll pause this time for 5 breaths. So really slowing down your inhale and your exhale. Good. Sit yourself back up. Doesn't matter which way you're facing here, but just bring your legs together and come and lie down on your back. Then as you lie down, hug your knees into your chest. We'll take a gentle rock side to side to massage the back. You can either keep your knees together or open them wide. And if you like, you can also reach to catch hold of the ankles or the outsides of the feet for happy baby. If you're in happy baby, release hold of the ankles or feet. Bring the knees back together. And extend the legs to come into Shavasana. Just making any adjustments you need so that you can be comfortable here. And we'll settle in for a few minutes of stillness. So to deepen your breath, just gently moving your fingers and toes. With your next breath in, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto your side. It could be the left, it could be the right. And take a moment to pause here. Perhaps taking this next few moments just to thank yourself for putting in the work today, for showing up. And when you're ready, come and join me in a seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed for now. So just settle in, rest the hands on your knees. And we'll finish by taking a deep breath in, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. And an audible sigh out as you roll the shoulders back and down. And flicker the eyes open. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I hope that you enjoyed this power yoga flow. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
All right, another power yoga practice down for the day. It was good. Hope you guys joined me. If you didn't, I hope you at least got some motivation or inspiration to do something good for your body today. That's all I had. I think I'm gonna either, I guess the sun is shining, I'm either gonna go for a walk or a bike ride. I'll see you once I get downstairs. You guys have a great day.